Life has a way of taking turns. Just when you think you are going straight on that lane, something will take you to another lane, and then you find yourself getting attached to someone unexpected. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant connection? Now and then, those rare people enter your life, and you feel a strong connection to someone you barely know. It can seem like instant chemistry with somebody, or even an unexplainable connection. It might seem so puzzling or intense that you are questioning whether they feel it too, or if you are imagining the whole thing. You do not know what the future holds. You certainly don't know the kind of plans God has for you, although God has already said that plans He has for us are of good and not of evil, to bring us to an expected end. You see, life places us at unexpected places, and at different moments all we need to do is to enjoy every stage of our lives. There is a time and season for everything under heaven. These unexpected places may mean having with unexpected people. People you never thought you will like, and eventually marry in some instances, are people that you will have connections with. You see, the thing is, nobody can determine how well we connect with others, especially for the very first time. There are people that upon meeting them, you just seem to like them, while for others, it will take time for you to like them and eventually have a relationship with them. We meet people daily, maybe while going to work, taking a bus, on a holiday trip, at a restaurant, and what have you. Whatever the place you go to, you will see people. Nobody is an island of himself, and when you meet people, there are some that you will have a connection with. You might be wondering, is that not selling yourself cheap? That is not the case at all. Having a connection with someone you just met does not in any way make you cheap. What people don't understand is that God can connect you to your life partner anywhere. He can let you have a connection to someone you met at a restaurant, or a filling station, or an unexpected place, where you never thought you will meet someone. In truth, God does everything for our interest. The same way, if He wants you to have someone at heart, He will put the interest in your heart, and suddenly you feel very much connected with an individual. Just like that, you will have a connection with someone you just met, and it will not matter where. You will have a connection with someone unexpected that you just met because God will allow you to do that. First of all, I would like you to know that God is not the author of confusion. He knows how to guide you. Specifically, the Bible told us He is a good shepherd in Psalms chapter 23 verses 1 to 6. The Lord is my shepherd, to feed, guide, and shield me. I shall not lack. He makes me lie down in fresh, tender green pastures. He leads me beside the still and restful waters. He refreshes and restores my life, myself. He leads me in the paths of righteousness, uprightness, and right standing with Him, not for my earning it, but for His name's sake. Yes, though I walk through the deep sunless valley of the shadow of death, I will fear or dread no evil, for You are with me. Your rod to protect, and Your staff to guide, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my brimming cup runs over. Surely, or only goodness, mercy, and unfailing love shall follow me all the days of my life, and through the length of my days, the house of the Lord and His presence shall be my dwelling place. I would like to believe that God has the highest form of education in guiding and leading His children, and so He knows per time where to lead you so that you will have the connection. You don't have to force some things, especially when it comes to God. Take an example from the Bible from Adam. It was recorded that when he woke up from sleep, he saw Eve, and he said, indeed, she's the bone of his bone and the flesh of his flesh. He had a connection with her immediately. Don't forget the fact that he just woke up from his sleep. If God can make someone who just slept and wake up to have a connection with someone unexpected, then you also will have a connection with someone you just met. Let your mind not go too far from what I'm saying. This connection may just be of platonic friendship. It may not lead to marriage, but it will be fruitful in that in years to come. You will continuously remember and be thankful for the connection you had with such a person. You know that if there is no connection, it will be difficult to have a relationship. I mean a normal relationship. Imagine marrying someone you have no connection with, or serving a god whole you have no form of connection. How will we be able to communicate with the Father? That is why the connection is very important for every stage of our lives. While it is possible that you have a bad experience concerning connecting with people, or you must have connected with someone in the past, but the person ends up hurting you and betraying your trust, but still, I will tell you to not be afraid or try out again. Let your guards down and allow yourself to be connected with someone. Some signs tell you that you have a connection with someone you just met. One of the signs is that it will be easy to be yourself around such a person even though you just met them. Whether we realize it or not, to a certain extent we all wear masks, some of us more than others. There are certain expectations of us, and from a young age, we learn the unwritten rules of social interactions and engagement. In different situations, it's common to put on a different mask. There may be a mask for when you are at work, a mask for when you're meeting someone's parents for the first time, a mask for you when you are with friends, and so on. So the more you can be yourself from the very start, the more it signifies that this person is someone you feel connected to. Another sign that you have a connection with someone you just met is that they spark your curiosity. Life is all about evolution. On an individual level, from the moment you are born, you begin a journey of growth that is mirrored in the world around you and the whole universe too, which scientists believe is ever expanding. One of the essential building blocks of growth is curiosity. We need to have our imagination sparked so that we feel the desire to learn, share, and develop. The relationships we create with one another are a powerful way to do this. If this person who you've just met interests and intrigues you, it is a sign that they can help you to grow. The fact that they are capable of promoting this expansion within you is a testament to the connection that exists between you. Another sign to look out for when you are connected with a person you just met is that they feel familiar. There are some people who you meet where it feels like you have known them for ages, even though your paths have only just crossed. Why do we feel so at ease and familiar with some people? And can you tell if someone you like when you meet them for the first time? The truth is that we are all very good at reading people, even if you don't think of this as being especially true. For example, maybe you've had some disastrous relationship in the past that have left you seriously questioning your judgment. But your subconscious mind is an expert at quickly taking on board and processing lots of information to feed to your conscious mind, which then makes a judgment about a person. We may not find people very often who feel at home, but when we do, we naturally and quickly gravitate towards them. Behind the scenes, your subconscious mind is noticing all the complexities that make you like someone, and so you instinctively know that they are one of your kind. It could be that you are picking up on shared values, shared backgrounds and experiences, or even similar family dynamics. All of which gives you that sense that you understand this person, and vice versa. This and more are some of the signs you will notice when you have a connection with someone you just met. This is a very important thing you must learn to keep at the back of your mind. For you to have a connection with someone, you have to be open to the idea that you can be attracted to someone you just met. The reason why it is unexpected is that it is not in your design for you to have the connection. You will just suddenly realize that you have a connection with someone.